Hi guys, it's Becky again here at Aunt Beck's Creations. And there's a dot of something on the camera lens. So hold still. Let me wipe your face. There we go. That's better. Okay. I think I splattered you when I was working on my cards. And I'm stuffed up again because Scott and I, he's off today. So we've spent the day going thrifting. So my hair is all whacked out because we've been in the wind and we're both sniffly again because of the pollen because it's so thick in the air right now. But hi Candy, I wanted to come on and share what we picked up real quick. First we went to lunch at a kind of hole in the wall Italian restaurant that it was okay, but we prefer our Nick's House of Pizza instead of the House of Pizza. They are, I believe, owned by different families, and there's a world of difference between the two of them. So we will just go back to Nick's because Nick's is always fresh. The sauce at this other place was way too sweet, way too sweet. So anyway, we had a nice lunch together, and that's all that matters. And then he surprised me with a trip to the Goodwill bins and the retail, the ones that are like right next door to each other. So at the bins, I'll show you the bin stuff first. I found this stuff. It's for bulletin boards, and it's all pretty colors, and I thought my sister could use this in her art room. So I went ahead and I picked this up, and I will tell you, everything I picked up at the Goodwill bins was only $1.35. That's it. I paid $1.35 for all of the stuff I'm showing you now. So hi Janet Nash and Teresa and Angela. And so I got that. And then I found 2 sewing patterns in the bins. And this is all part of the $1.35. This one's different lengths of pants. And it was in my size. And then I got different lengths of skirts. So I couldn't beat that. And then I found this Insel fleece. It keeps hot things hot and cold things cold. So I can make some like the soup bowl things, not the microwavable ones, but the ones that you can slip a cup of soup in and keep it hot. Or you can put something cold in these. And that's what I was thinking of doing, is making some things that would hold our glasses that would fit in the cup holders of the car to help keep stuff cold in the summer when we're out gallivanting around. But it was part of the $1.35. So 2 patterns, the stuff for the bulletin board and this, and then Scott found this. It's a Singer sewing book, sewing specialty fabrics. And, you know, I've been struggling with knits, and he spotted this and got it out for me. So this shows you how to sew on things like open lace. It's probably got a chapter on lame and crinkle stuff and leather and corduroy, probably velvet, all the specialty kind of clothing fabrics. So all of that was $1.35, this right here. And then, let's see, then we went next door to the retail side and we picked up two things there, I think, or maybe it was 3. I don't remember now. I think those 2 were at another one. Oh, we got this skeiny yarn. I went ahead and got this, even though it's $1.89 and it's a small skein. I got it because I think it has wool in it. It's kind of acting like it's got a wool content. And it's probably enough to make a hat. And so I picked that up. And that was it for the retail side of that. And then we went to the Salvation Army. Is that right? Yeah. And I found this kind of tucked away for 99 cents. And it's from Queensland, Australia. And it said, superwash merino and bamboo blend. So it's 70% wool, 30% bamboo fibers for 99 cents. It's a finger weight, size 3, I think is finger weight. So it's real narrow, but I told Scott I might brave it and try to crochet some, knit some sweaters for the Barbies. Because there's not really enough here for me to make, anything too large. And so I thought maybe that. And then the last things to pick up were more yarn. And this was at the last Goodwill we went to. There was another thing we picked up at the regular retail Goodwill that's next door to the bins is a paper towel holder, the ones that sit on the counter. And Scott's sanding it, and he's going to paint it for me. Oh, he's stepping in to show you guys. Hi, Mary Lou. So this is what he picked up. It was only a couple dollars.
I've already started sanding it.
There, you paid $2.89. It came from Big Lots.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a quick scuff with sandpaper and spray some paint on it.
And we'll use that.
Yeah, rattle can rebuild. rattle can restoration.
And thankfully to Scott, I found this yarn, which was a Woolies, and this one here. It's a forest green, I think. Hunter green at the Goodwill that's out in off Two Notch Road in Columbia. It's on the other side of Columbia. So this was $1.95, and then this is Woolies, and we got it for 95 cents. So they haven't gone nuts with their pricing on the yarn yet, like the stores over here have. Some of the stores have lost their mind and are pricing them like you could pick them up as clearance at a regular store. If I'm going to go shop for clearance, I'll just go to a Michael's or a Joann's. And oh, wait, I did get one other thing at that Goodwill. I got this A to Z of bullion stitches. And look at all the different little animals that are in here. There's a squirrel, and I think there's Australian animals, kangaroos, and that kind of thing. And there's little frogs, and there's a little train in here, and they're all done with bullion stitch. So I can learn to do the bullion stitch and make these. This is the one thing. It's got a cat. It's got a cat in it. And then this sweet little bird that's done with bullion stitch. And I thought it was so stinking cute. And that was our thrifting. And before we had gone thrifting, I told Scott, I said, I'm going to run to Joann's and get some stretch needles in the hopes that it would help me. I'm going to think of a way to save that dress that's on the dress form. I might cut it off and add a skirt, so it would be like what do they call that? Oh, where you have like a little skirt attached to the top of this shirt, but it doesn't go all the way down, and I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, I got the stretch needles, so I'm going to give that a go. Let me see who else has come in. Anybody else? And I think that's all I've got for you guys. I just wanted to share what we had picked up. Oh, you're going to a soup dinner that is raising money for the food bank. Awesome. My sister participated in a soup thing one time, and she made bowls, and she sold the bowls, and people could put their soup in the bowl, or they could just buy the bowl and take it home. But she donated her some pottery one time. And a peplum. That's it, Janet. That's it. A peplum. Yes, a peplum to the bottom of it. So I could cut off about 7 inches down from under the arm, I'm thinking, and then take all that extra fabric that I cut off the bottom and just create a little peplum to then attach with a gather around the bottom. I think I maybe could save that and at least have it for a shirt. No, I think it's like plum, Plum, instead of Peplem. I think it ends with Um. But anyway, it works. So that's all I had to share. I wanted to share this stuff. So I've got this mess behind me where I've been sick, and I pulled this out and rethreaded. Well, I didn't pull it out. I just took its cover off. But I've rethreaded it so that I could do a serged edge on some fabric I came across that had not been pre-washed yet. So I wanted to pre-wash it, and I didn't want it to tangle, so I serged the edges. But I have to remember, you have to thread this in a specific order. Upper looper, lower looper, right needle, left needle. So you work from the center out. So it's the upper looper, then the lower looper, then the right needle, and then the left needle. I had to look it up in the book because I forgot how to do it. And it had come unthreaded. So yeah. I guess I'll let you guys go. And hi, Barbara Clark. I just shared a little haul I got. And I'll put the wool yarn in my wool container and the acrylic yarn. I need to get all this yarn put back in its proper totes, except for the cotton yarn. I'm keeping it out. Hang on. I'm keeping a bunch of cotton yarn out because I found a really easy pattern. If I can remember, I'll try to find it again and put a link to it below. But it's just for a dishcloth / washcloth. And it works up really fast. And isn't it cute? Look at that. It's so easy. I made 1, 2, 3 yesterday. And I love how the variegated looks when you work it up in this pattern. And I have a whole tub that's nothing but this cotton. And I thought these would be nice to have just have ready for Christmas. I could put like 3 of them together. This red and white one I will probably keep because I don't have enough red to make like 3 of them. At least I don't think I do. I might have more in that bin back there. So this is my main crochet project right now. These would also, that pattern is easy, and you use a size J hook and they work up quickly. And you can tell my tension changed from one to the next because they're not all exactly the same size, but they're close enough. And they work up between 6 and 8 inches square. Mine are 7 inches, of course. And but what I was going to say is you could do these with Tunisian crochet too. Any of the stitches that we've learned, they would make neat dishcloths. Or you could use these for washcloths too. I mean, there's no saying you can't use it for a washcloth. And because they're cotton, they clean really easy. And to me, they make a great gift. If you bought one of those fancy bottles of hand soap and then gave them one of these, or even if you bought like that expensive facial soap by Clinique that everybody in my in-law family seems to love that stuff, I could get a bar or 2 of that and then put like 3 washcloths together. I think that would make a wonderful gift. And you could pair it like Deb and Ann and I were, or Mary Lou, not Ann. Ann had gone to the doctor. But Mary Lou and Deb and I were talking about things. Well, mostly Mary Lou and Deb. I was just listening. But you can make these and then make the round ones. They call them cosmetic wipes. And that makes a nice little set too. And it's wrapping up the school year before we know it. The school year will be ending. And Mary Lou is right. When we were talking, she said they make great teachers' gifts. So if you know anybody that needs to give gifts to their kids or grandkids, teachers, that's some ideas. Would you stop? Come here. Everybody wants to be fed right now. They don't like it that we've been gone all day. Do you, Howard? And this is Howard. Howie. So I will let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. And I think I'm going to sit with my feet up and see if anybody else is on. I see Janet Nash has a video I need to watch. All right, guys. Bye.